Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to use our Ego T twist starter kit that we have here at W.N.C Vapor. The kit consists of a Ego C twist battery with adjustable voltage at the bottom. It goes all the way up to 4.8. Then it also comes with a Kangaroo Pro Tank 1 on it. The kit includes a USB charger and a wall port to plug it into the wall, and a needle tip bottle for easy filling. So I'm going to walk you through how to fill this. The way you're going to do it is you're actually going to unscrew the tank from the battery. Take that off and set your battery to the side. Now to fill this tank, you're actually going to want to hold it upside down. So you're going to flip it up and you're going to grab this silver base. You're going to hold the middle part. You don't want to hold the glass because people tend to break it when they put too much pressure on it. So hold the base and unscrew. And then it'll slide right out just like that. This is your wick. Periodically it'll start to get burnt on you and you'll have to take it out and change it. To do that, you're actually just going to grab a hold of it and twist, pull it straight out. And then you'll just take a new one, put it in, twist it back into place, make sure it's nice and snug. It doesn't have to be super tight. Now when filling the tank, if you'll look down here, this center tube right here, that actually runs all the way towards your mouth. So you do not want to get fluid in it. You actually want to fill around it, and you don't want to fill it to where it overfills. So you would take the needle tip bottle that comes with it, and you would actually just place it down in there and just squeeze to fill it up until it came up to the brim. Once you've done that, you would, while still holding it upside down, you would take your base, screw it on, once it's screwed on, then you would actually flip it back over, and then you're going to put it onto your battery. Just like that. Now anytime you have a new wick, or it's a brand new wick that you haven't used at all, you want to let the fluid sit in it and saturate for a minute before you actually inhale off of it. That will make sure you don't get a burnt taste. Now when you need to charge this battery, you'd unscrew the tank, make sure you're grabbing the bottom base, because you don't want to unscrew from here, you'll have fluid everywhere. Set your tank to the side, screw this into your USB, just like this. It has a light indicator on it as well as the other kits that we have. When it's red, it means it's dead. When it's green, it's fully charged. When it's almost charged, it'll kind of blink back and forth between green and red. And then also the light on the battery will light up. You can plug the USB into the wall port or anything, like for your car, as long as it puts out 4.2 volts. Now this battery has a safety feature like all of our Ego batteries does, where you can actually cut the battery on and off. It's currently off, or sorry, it's currently on. To cut it off, you'd click the button 5 times fast, or click it real fast until it blinks at you and cuts off. Now as you see, it's off. You would want it off for if you have it down in your purse, or where somewhere children can reach it, or someone that you don't want pressing the button. You would want to cut it off then. It's not going to kill your battery if you don't have it off, but it does come in handy, especially if you have small children around. To cut it on, you're going to press the button 5 times fast again, or just click it really fast until you see it light up. Now it's working. Down here at the bottom, you actually have different voltage settings that you can use, and there's a little red line to indicate which setting that you're on. It's currently set on 4.8, which is the highest setting. When you do get this device, I recommend that you start on the lowest setting, which is 3.2, and then just slowly work it up to the setting that you prefer the best. Once you have your fluid in your tank and you screw your tank back on, and you can go ahead and vape on it. Just make sure you hold the button down the whole time while you're using it, and then adjust the voltage as needed. Now I'm going to move on to some troubleshooting areas that we have that I've run across with customers. These Pro tanks are bottom filled tanks, and the wicks are on the bottom, as you've seen before. So when you actually hold the tank upside down and you take the base off, when you put fluid in there, what you're creating is a vacuum. You're actually pushing the air out to put the fluid in, and then when you close it off, this rubber cap actually makes a seal with a center post. That's keeping as much air as possible out of there. So when your fluid gets too low, what's going to happen is you're breaking the seal that's inside of here, and you're going to start leaking. So I'd recommend that you keep your fluid above here. You don't want it too low to pretty full. When it gets down pretty low, you definitely want to refill. You don't want to completely empty it out, because then you're risking making leakage. Also, when the wick actually starts to go bad, it will give you that nasty burnt taste. Well, as you put fluid into your tank, this little wick here, you see the little two white spots on the end? On the end right here, that's actually cotton. So when you put the liquid in there, it's going to turn it a different color, and some people assume it to be gunk or something like that. Do not pull it out, because if you do, there's no space for it to hold the fluid, and it's just going to leak and pour fluid everywhere. Now onto the battery. I'm going to show you the pin here. Sometimes by putting tanks on and off, this center pin right here, as you can see, gets pushed down, and will cause it to not have very good connectivity, and you won't actually get no vapor, and can be very frustrating. So what you can do is you'll take a little screwdriver, the flathead usually works best, or something thin enough that you can actually put down in beside the ring. And what you're going to do is just gently lift around it a few times. You don't want to pull it all the way out, you just want to lift it a little bit. You'll put your tank on it. If it makes connection at that point, you'll leave it alone. If not, you can lift a little bit more until you make connection. Another thing I want to point out with these batteries is the inside of here, the threads and everything. When fluid does leak a little bit and it gets inside of there and it sits, it's going to corrode. So I'd suggest taking a Q-tip or a paper towel and cleaning it out pretty regular. If you take it off and you go to put it on your charger and you see gunk in there, just clean it. That'll help prolong the life on the battery. Alright guys, well I hope this helps, and if y'all have any questions or anything else I can answer for you, please put it on our feed. Thank you.